Well, are you ready for story time? Yes, and I hope you at home are ready. Well, a long time ago in the land of Israel, there lived a woman whose name was Hannah. And Hannah was married to a wonderful man, and she and her husband loved God with all of their hearts. But there was a big problem.
She couldn't have a baby.
That's right. And she wanted one so badly, but it seemed impossible. And no matter how hard she and her husband tried, they couldn't seem to have a baby. And Hannah didn't know what to do. So she was so desperate. And one day she traveled to the city of Shiloh, where the tabernacle of God was located. And she fell on her knees and cried out to the Lord for help. He was her only hope.
Oh Lord, please hear my prayer. If thou wilt give me a son, I will give him back to thee. I will bring him to this tabernacle, and he will spend his days in thy service. This I promise, Lord. Please, Lord, give me a son. Please, Lord, please.
And as she knelt there crying, Eli, the high priest, heard her, and he came walking up to her.
He thought she was drunk.
Woman, this is the tabernacle of the Lord, not a place for drunken speeches. Go on your way.
But, sir,
On with you, I say.
I am not drunk. Or if I am, it is with sorrow. I was pouring out my soul before the Lord.
There now. It appears I misjudged. Well, now listen to me. Go in peace, and the God of Israel will grant you your desire.
He will?
Why, yes, of course. I mean, well, he'll do his best, I'm sure.
Thank you, sir. You are Eli, the high priest. I know God will honor your words.
But the important thing was that God had heard her prayer, and she went back home knowing she could trust God to do what was best for her. And about a year later, guess what happened?
God answered her prayer.
She had a baby boy, and she named him Samuel. And Hannah was so happy, she just couldn't stop praising God for answering her prayer and giving her such a wonderful baby. And every day she prayed for little Samuel and watched him grow bigger and stronger. And every day she would teach him about God and about his word. And she had promised God that if he gave her a baby, she would give it back to him.
She wasn't about to forget her promise.
But it wasn't easy for Hannah because Samuel was a very special little boy.
Oh, dearest child, I prayed you hear. Your mother called for you from afar. Oh, from my lips to heaven's ear, my earnest prayer was heard. Here you are.
But a promise is a promise.
Finally, Samuel was old enough to go. His mom packed him up a lunch and started off for the city of Shiloh.
Where are those two? Hophni, Phineas. Oh, I can't do everything myself. Phineas, oh.
Do you remember me? No, of course not. It's been so long. Your promise was fulfilled. His name is Samuel. I've raised him and trained him in the way of the Lord. He will serve you well.
At first, the high priest didn't know what she was talking about.
He didn't remember her.
Serve me?
Yes, he's to live here and serve God all the days of his life. for that is the vow I made if God would give me a son.
The high priest thought it over for a minute, and then he said,
Oh, well, I could use such a boy.
Then take him, I beg you, and my promise will be kept.
It would be an honor to serve you.
Then Hannah and Samuel promised each other something.
I will visit you every year at this time.
Mother, I will serve God all the days of my life.
Goodbye, Samuel.
It was one of the most difficult things she ever had to do, but she knew she had done the right thing. And you know what? Samuel grew up to be one of the greatest men of God in the history of Israel. Can you think of someone else who gave up their only son?
God gave us Jesus.
And it wasn't easy for God to do either, but he gave his only son that we could come to know him and believe in him. God did all of that just for you. And doesn't that make you feel special?
Yes! It sure does. Yes!